He's a CHERI technologist with over 20 years of system experience and a key driver of CHERI adoption. As lead of the adoption program, which we'll hear about, and the marketing working group, he focuses on turning security into something developers and businesses can actually use. Adam has worked at the sharp end of the stack, from porting Linux to Molo to shaping next-generation CHERI-enabled FPGA platforms and developer boards. So welcome to the stage.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, just out of interest, how many people have heard of the CHERI adoption program? Yeah, we've got quite a few, but I think we need a few more hands up, to be fair. So I'm going to explain what that is, and you'll also see a link as well that'll help you participate in this program. So it's funded by DSET. We're looking at how CHERI is evolving within different markets, what CHERI ecosystem is doing right, where the CHERI ecosystem can do better. And we're producing a public report of all of this, so you'll be able to read this and you'll be able to see what our findings are. And we're also producing a government report as well, which is a little bit more closed and basically isn't as aggregated as the public report. By the nature of this, we're also documenting in a timeline kind of sense. So we're looking at how the CHERI ecosystem evolves over time. It's really important that if you are part of the ecosystem, that you take part in this. It wouldn't be great actually to have gaps, and certainly where we don't have participation, we just have to mark it as non-participation. It's not helpful, but by the nature of this, that's how this reporting is working. But you also get increased visibility, so you'll be shown on the public report. It'll make you more visible to people who are looking for certain solutions. And also when we're kind of trying to fill gaps in as well, we'll be able to reach out to you because we'll know what you're working on and we'll know what you're looking at. And there are a few gaps that we need to try and fulfill. The actual report itself, over 150 sources I've read over the past 6 weeks. And I think over 20 interviews with different companies. Yeah, just absolutely staggering. And thank you to everybody that took part. I really appreciate that. And obviously we're looking in particular for evidence-based progression. So it isn't just a case that a company says, yeah, we've done this. We're really looking to find evidence that it's done. We're looking for first-hand evidence. We're looking at papers. There's a lot of triangulation that's going on to make sure that whatever we're putting into the report is true and as true a picture of the CHERI ecosystem as we possibly can make it. You can get involved by participating in the survey, and you might have seen a QR code around. We're going to actually show it on the next slide. So please, if you haven't, take a snapshot with your phone and take part. We're also running interviews as well. And if there's people who are also working within CHERI who we haven't reached, please help recruit them, please help let them know about this program and help them contribute to it. So, there's the QR code, if anybody wants to take it. Yep, is everyone comfortable? Okay, thank you. So, the interim results so far, I don't think anyone's going to be too surprised by the top 5 blockers. Would everybody say they agree with what we have here? Does that look about right? The good thing as well, though, is I think the top 5 advances that we're seeing almost match these exactly. I think the Iceni prototype, that's quite big. We also, Sonata 1 and Chariot, we've found another 4 projects that have taken that forward into custom boards. That's quite incredible. There's a lot of DSDB legacy here, and a lot that wouldn't have been possible without DSDB. Absolutely incredible. And then we've looked at the global reach of CHERI. There's over 170 organisations that we're tracking at the moment. And obviously, you know, I think I'd expect to see most of the activity within the UK, but there's big pockets around China and around America as well. And it's going to be interesting to see how that grows over the next year. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that report looks like when we present this again next April. A lot of people have mentioned AI to me. Whether it's that CHERI sounds like it'd be a really good base for AI, or whether it be a very good protection against AI. And that kind of really fits into the next part, I think, that cybersecurity really shouldn't be a cat and mouse game. People keep telling me this. People keep telling me that dealing with vulnerabilities like AI with AI, or dealing with software vulnerabilities with software, is probably not the best way to go. It's probably going to be better if we deal with this at a root level. And CHERI does provide a hard stop for that. So with that, I will conclude the presentation, and if you've got any questions, then please feel free to ask me.
So, ready to throw the cube? Raise the hand. Any question, Adam?
Nobody.
Nobody. Yes.
Okay, so
Just wondering what's your sort of deadline to get a final report out?
So the first report is the end of the month, but this is an ongoing project. So we'll be taking surveys all throughout the year for the next report. And I believe this will be an annual report, but we'll be working through the year on it. Thank you.
Thank you. And in fact, I must add that the CHERI Alliance will publish results and make sure that we follow up with the report and the findings, etc. So there will be some place on the website. I don't know where exactly now, but there will be some place where you can find the report and you can find the current status. Questions? Raise the hand.
I think everybody wants to go to break.
No question? Ah, yes, I have one.
Oh! Got it with one hand. Thank you very much. This is for the UK, but how far does it extend, for example, into the US and China?
It is not just for the UK. In fact, some of the interviews, which won't make this report, but are coming in for the next one, are coming from China. We do also have some American companies in the report that will be published at the end of this month. So this is very much a global report. It's not limited to just the UK.
Where do I check this? Anybody else?
All good with the questions? Okay. Yeah. Well, can
No. Where am I saying?
No
Am I good?
questions? No.
No.
Okay. So thank you, Adam.